Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tim with Team Takeover, back at it. I am not currently on the clock. I had decided, given how the draft was going, to switch up and not discuss every single pick, because with that would be a bit too boring. So what I've done is went a whole day of picks. I have 6 picks to talk about, and it will still be quick. I'll try to keep it quick, concise, to the point. So last left off taking Jimmy Graham. Walker on the field. He's old, he's slow, but he's on an Aaron Rodgers offense, and he will get red zone touches, red zone touchdowns, and that's really all you can ask for from a tight end. So, I mean, a tight end that you're taking in the 11th round. So, after Jimmy Graham, I took LeGarrette Blount. I know there is a lot of people high on Kerryon Johnson, and he very well may take over the starting back midway through the season. That very well may happen. However, LeGarrette Blount is my 5th running back, and news came out he is expected to take the goal line role still, so I'm okay with him as a 5th running back who I would potentially only start injuries or bye week. I just noticed earlier today that I really fucked up. Bye weeks aren't that big of a deal unless your number 1 and number 2 pick, Saquon Barkley and Joe Mixon, have the same bye week, which happens week 9. So week 9, I'm down Saquon Barkley and Joe Mixon. So Jamal Williams, Carlos Hyde, LeGarrette Blount potentially may have to fill in for 1 week, so we will hope for the best. Also, LeGarrette Blount has strong ties with new head coach Matt Patricia, given their time together at New England, so I don't know that he will immediately become useless. Hopefully he won't become useless until week 10. And they need a 100-yard rusher. Haven't had one in, I think, a century, so they need a 100-yard rusher. I believe LeGarrette Blount can do that at least 1 week, hopefully week 9, and a touchdown goal line back. We'll see. After LeGarrette Blount, I took Dante Pettis. I needed a rookie. Well, I didn't need. Man, I'm off the screen. I wanted a rookie running back, and so I took a rookie wide receiver. No, I wanted a rookie wide receiver. But a lot of the ones that I were hoping would fall further did not. Round 10, they being just random people in the league, I don't know their names. Christian Kirk, gone. Michael Gallup, gone. DJ Moore, gone in the 8th. Stephen Ridley went. Yeah, gone. Long gone. Before I finally decided to take a rookie. I got Dante Pettis. I believe he has good upside. He's gotten great reviews from camp. I also already have a wide receiver on my team from the San Francisco 49ers, so he may take over for somebody already on my team, which is fine. I'll just swap him out. I have no problem with that. After I took Dante Pettis in the 14th round, I went ahead and snagged Hunter Henry. Thought process is Jimmy Graham, I only want him for 1 year. I have an IR spot so I can hang on to Hunter Henry and not have it hurt my team. And then Hunter Henry next year, hopefully, can take over my team. Tight end spots at least. So I took Jimmy Graham only for this year. Hunter Henry next year. Because Phillip Rivers goes to the tight end. Ask Antonio Gates. Hunter Henry was a huge sleeper this year before he tore his ACL. So I just did it. I did it. Thought it was a good idea. Still think it's a great idea. If I can have Hunter Henry on my team next year, I won't need Jimmy Graham. And Phillip Rivers is just as productive to the tight end, a la Antonio Gates, year after year after year. And then with my pick in the 15th round, I took Matt Ryan, who was still available. Don't know how. in the 15th round, Matt Ryan. Not last year, but the year before, league MVP. Still available. He's got... What's happening right here? That's weird. But he's got more weapons now. He's got that Ridley guy. First round talent. Some said the best receiver in the draft. They added him. They still have Julio Jones. He scores every now and then. He gets a lot of yardage, and then other people will score. So if Andrew Luck's arm falls off, I'll still have Matt Ryan. Worst case scenario, I'll have Matt Ryan for Andrew Luck's bye week. And I'm okay with that. And Matt Ryan's young, too. He's not old. So I don't know why he was still there. Sam Darnold was drafted before Matt Ryan. You believe that? Okay. And then somehow still, after Matt Ryan, I got Desean Jackson. Desean Jackson was still on the board round 16. I don't know why. I had a specific plan. That's why I didn't draft him. I don't know why everybody else didn't. Desean Jackson can still run. He is still fast. He will still get targets. He's a number 2 wide receiver on that team. I think it's even good that Winston is going to be suspended for the first 3 games because Fitzmagic threw it to Desean Jackson. I don't know why he was still there. So I took him. He is the 7th wide receiver on my team. I'll take Desean Jackson as a 7th wide receiver on my team in the 16th round. I don't know why he was still there, but he's on my team now. I guess nobody likes him. Thinks he's slow. He is not. Chris Godwin went 4 rounds before Desean Jackson. Okay. And then something I've never ever done. I drafted a 3rd tight end in the 17th round. This just happened. This just in. Didn't do it live. Don't know why. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm telling you about it now. I took Eric Ebron because there were not many tight ends left. There were a lot of tight ends off the board. And then I just needed a bye week fill-in. And most of the tight ends that were left had the same bye week as Jimmy Graham. So I went to Eric Ebron. I already told you, I like the combination of quarterback throwing to tight end on the same team. So at least for 1 week, if he scores, great. I don't know. I already discussed this before too. I don't know if he's going to be the number 1 or if Jack Babyhands Doyle will be the number 1. Don't know. But hopefully, week 7, he can be the number 1 just for that week. And then I'll give a shit about any other week. Unless Jimmy Graham, dies. Then I will care. But, phone call coming in. So I have got to go. That was my last pick anyways. I will discuss all my other picks later tomorrow. Until then, see ya.